Lucid Motors is the American electric vehicle company that we are talking about today that is looking to go public via Spac merger with Churchill Capital IV. Now, these are just speculations and rumors as of right now. They are in the progress, but we're going to talk about more of this right now in this video. So stick around because you don't want to miss this. There's a lot of interesting things with this company, especially some of their employees who used to be Tesla employees, former Tesla employees, you guys. Before we get more into this video, I hope it's not too much to ask for an early thumbs up on this video, subscribe if you aren't already, and turn on those post notifications to be notified every time I post a new video. As always, I would appreciate the support so much. And remember, I'm not a financial advisor. I'm not telling you how or where to invest your money. I am here and only here to post my own thoughts and opinions with any stocks I may do a coverage of. With that being said, let's jump right into this video. So here we are, Churchill Capital IV, CCIV, SPAC gains amid Lucid Motors deal speculation. Churchill Capital IV SPAC spiked 14% on speculation of a potential deal with Lucid Motors after tweets about an 11 a.m. meeting at the electric car maker. This article was posted on January 15th, 2021. Lucid Motors didn't immediately respond to seeking off a request for comment, again because they are in the talks right now. And it says here, the move comes after CNBC's David Faber yesterday said that while press speculation that Lucid Motors may go public through merger with CCIV is true, not clear where the talks stand still right now. So who is Lucid Motors? Once again, they are an American electric vehicle company who aim to create sustainable mobility without compromising cars that are intuitive, liberating, and designed for all the ways people get around. At Lucid, they place an exceptionally high priority on efficiency. Their cars must make the best possible use of the world's resources, so every Lucid delivers exceptional range without sacrificing high performance or sublime comfort. Now, if we take a look at this article, it does say that this SPAC could be the next Tesla. That is a bold statement, the next Tesla. So Churchill Capital started off the week like most SPAC companies that have yet to announce a target company to merge with, trading around $10 per share. As a reminder, SPACs are just piles of money sitting in a trust account, and the vast majority of them are priced so that the net asset value of each share is $10. But then Bloomberg dropped a bombshell. Churchill Capital IV is in the talks to merge with Lucid Motors, which many investors have called the next Tesla. Now, in this article on Motley Fool, it does say that a lot of EV companies have skyrocketed with no revenue, with no deliveries, no production in progress with their EVs. But in contrast, Lucid has completed construction of its $700 million Arizona factory last month and is preparing to ramp production. And it says the manufacturing facility has initial capacity to produce and deliver 30,000 vehicles this year before expanding production to 400,000 vehicles annually in the years ahead. Deliveries of the flagship Lucid Air sedan are set to begin this spring, with the company borrowing a page out of Tesla's book and initially selling the most expensive trim before introducing successively more affordable models. Lucid is already working on an SUV called the Gravity. Now, speaking about Tesla, like I did mention, Lucid Air has about a few former Tesla employees on their board, which is very, very interesting. So it says right here on this paragraph, I interviewed Peter Rawlinson a few years back ahead of the company's Series D funding round. Rawlinson was CTO at the time but has since been promoted to CEO. Famously, Rawlinson was chief engineer of Tesla's Model S program before leaving that company nearly a decade ago. This is huge because they know the ins and outs. This guy knows the ins and outs of the Model S, how it was built, what engineering they did. I mean, he was a chief engineer after all, so I mean, this looks like this could be something very interesting. To continue, Lucid has also been poaching ex-Tesla employees at many levels throughout the company. Lucid hired Tesla's former manufacturing executive Peter Hochholdinger in 2019. Tesla had hired Hochholdinger, an automotive production veteran who led Audi's A4 program for years and spent 24 years at the German automaker back in 2016. While Tesla struggled with the Model 3 ramp under the executive's watch, many investors have long speculated that CEO Elon Musk did not give Hochholdinger sufficient autonomy to leverage his experience to do what he does best. And supposedly Elon Musk is a little concerned, as it says here in this article, about the competition. When Lucid announced last fall that the standard price of the Air would be $69,900 after the federal tax credit, the eccentric billionaire cut the price of the Model S to undercut the Air, while characteristically including some of his favorite juvenile references. The gauntlet has been thrown down, the prophecy will be fulfilled. Model S price changes to $69,420 tonight. Now, going back to the Lucid Air once again, delivery begins in spring 2021. The max projected range is 517 miles, starting from 69,900. Max power is 1,080 horsepower. I mean, look how beautiful this design is of this car. It's actually very sleek, very chic. I don't know, I mean, this is too early to say that this will be a threat to Tesla, but it has potential. But either way, I am invested in Tesla. They are in my portfolio. But let's look at the stock of the SPAC that is going to be possibly merging with Lucid Motors. On January 15th, they closed at a price of $18.36 a share, and they were up 5%. They started the day off at opening bell of $17.80 a share, and they dipped down all the way to $16.36 a share. And quite after that, they hit a high of $20.68 a share, which was up about almost 30%. And for the past 5 days, this stock is up about 83% because of speculation, rumors, and hype surrounding the Lucid merger. Now, quick disclaimer, I did not buy in, but I am going to be watching. We'll just see how this merger does happen, how it plays out. I mean, it is risky as we see here. If negotiations fall through or a deal fails to materialize, Churchill Capital IV stock will likely tank, underscoring the significant risk of investing based on rumors and speculation, which is something to very completely be careful of. Theoretically, pre-target SPAC shares should never trade below $10 since that is what the pool of money is worth. Some SPACs have briefly traded below $10, but arbitrators are more than happy to help correct that market mispricing, so that should be the extent of the downside risk. But if the nascent EV maker and the SPAC ink a deal, public investors might very well be looking at the next Tesla. Again, bold statement. Now going back to the whole SPAC deal and a little more info on that, the transaction could be valued up to $15 billion, which is quite impressive considering that Lucid Motors is yet to start delivering its debut vehicle, the Air luxury sedan. In comparison, fellow EV maker Tesla was already well within the production and deliveries of the original Roadster when it went public in 2010. Nevertheless, Lucid Motors appears to be one of the most well-rounded electric vehicle companies that have emerged this year, with the Air sedan matching and even outgunning veterans like the Tesla Model S in some specs. A good part of this may be due to the fact that Lucid is led by, again, EV veteran Peter Rawlinson, who previously worked on the Tesla Model S. So a very, very interesting Lucid Motors American EV company. I get it, a lot of people are excited when EV companies go public. I am the same way. I, don't want to miss out on the ride, but I'm for sure going to be putting this one on my watch list. It seems very promising, I should say, but I think there's potential here. Not too much to the point where I'm thinking that they can outbeat Tesla, because that's a bold statement like I've mentioned. But let me know what you all think about this. As always, your thoughts are appreciated. Also, don't forget to like this video, subscribe if you aren't already, and turn on those post notifications to be notified every time I post a new video. As always, I would appreciate the support tremendously. You guys have been amazing. With that being said, I'll see you guys next video.